you know? Don't you know?
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Shelly here and welcome back to my channel. As you guys can already see from the thumbnail and the title, I'm gonna be doing a super bougie get ready with me today. I'm gonna have to do voiceovers for a little while in my videos because it's just way too hot and I cannot film without my AC, so please bear with me. I do apologize. I don't have central air in this room. Between all my lights and the heat, I would burn to death trying to talk about I'm filming a makeup tutorial with no AC. So hopefully you guys don't mind me doing voiceovers for a little while until it gets a little bit more cooler outside. Please bear with me as I cannot film in the heat. Thank you guys so much for 51,000 subscribers. Don't worry, the giveaway is still coming. I know I said I was going to tone down on the makeup, but scratch that thought. I love makeup too much. Anyways, if you guys are interested in seeing me get ready, hair and makeup, just go ahead and stay tuned. As always, I will list everything down below, and if there's anything that I need to link, I will link it down below as well. And if you guys see me looking to the left or I'm looking to the right, I'm looking at my viewfinder or my mirror. Like, these two are such a distraction now when I'm filming. It's not even funny. I absolutely love my viewfinder, but that's the only thing that I look at when I'm filming instead of looking into the camera. So I'm trying to get used to it. And let me stop babbling and please go ahead and keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're gonna get started. First thing I'm going to do is use the Fenty lip gloss. This is the original one, the very first one that came out. And just moisturize my crusty lips. And I am going to add this nude stocking cap over my hair. Not for much for protection, but just kind of for protection. And just put it over my natural hair because my hair is braided backwards. Then I'm going to use the She Is Bomb Goo. You guys have heard me talk about this hair company so many times, but if you're new subby to my channel and you don't know what the She Is Bomb is, I'm gonna go ahead and list her Instagram handle down below. Young black girl trying to make it out here, and her business is actually doing amazing, so I'm gonna list that down below so you guys can go ahead and check it out. But I'm going to use the goo on my hairline. It kind of helps me to hold down my wig as well. It's kind of similar, kind of like the Got To Be glue in a sense. It really holds. So I love to use it to like sleek down my edges, but I also like to use it like kind of like help my lace just to sit on my head so it doesn't move throughout the day. And I know y'all peep me popping on my little jewelry there as well. I'm working on some stuff outside of YouTube, you guys. Your girl is trying to make it out here, so if you guys see me do something and I don't mention it, just know that sis is out here trying to do something, okay? So I'm gonna sleek down the baby hairs on this closure. This is a 6x6 closure, if you guys notice. The hair is not really like up so you can see it very well, but this wig comes like to where my eyebrow ends. It doesn't go ear to ear, and I really like it because sometimes the frontal is just too time consuming. Let me say that, too time consuming. So I didn't fully crimp this hair on this day when I had it on my head, because crimping, if you don't have the patience for crimping, it's not for everybody, okay? It's not for all of us, and it's definitely not for me if it's on my head. If I have it on a mannequin head, I'll put in the time and crimp it, but the back is so hard to crimp. I couldn't deal, so I just crimped the front and the sides, and then I left it, and it was all right that day. Like, I was going for kind of like a messy curl kind of look, so it actually worked out. The next thing I'm gonna do is my brows, and I'm gonna fast forward through my brows real quick because I feel like my brows are boring. Anyways, I'm using the MAC eyebrow pencil in the color Spiked. And I use the skinny one to fill in my brows, and then the thick one to fill in my brows, and those are both from MAC. And I'm using the MAC Studio Fix Concealer in NC45 as well to clean up my brows. I absolutely love these products for my brows, just because I don't know, it gives my brow a different look. This concealer is my absolute favorite concealer for my brows, and I said I was gonna buy it in the color NC50 that's the color of my foundation, just to tone it down a bit. But I had this one for a long time and I'm just trying to use it up. Then I'm going to go ahead and try out NC50. So for my under eye cream, I'm using this cream from, was this one from Lancome? I think this one from Lancome is the Rejuven something as an eye cream. And then I'm using this SPF from Murad. It just has SPF 15. I really have to help my hyperpigmentation from the sun because my face was going crazy, and I'm trying to work on it now to get it back to my natural skin tone, but it is so hard. So I just use a little bit of a neck cream there from Estee Lauder, something kind of like a lifting cream, and it really works. Sorry that my camera was shaking. Then I'm using this moisturizer from Clinique. And if you guys haven't heard anybody talking about your skin prep before makeup, sis, it's true out here, okay? You have to prep your skin properly before makeup, or else you're not gonna get the same results, okay? You're just not gonna get everything you need. So I just use the Smashbox primer water and then the Milk Hydro Grip primer, and God, that Milk primer though, amazing. So I know I'm kind of like speeding through so fast, but I use the Anastasia brow gel. I'm gonna list that color down below, what I used. And then for my eyeshadow, I'm using P.Louis. So the color base that I used is color number 5, and then I'm using 3 colors from the P.Louis palette. I first used that first purple color that you guys see. I just took it and pat it on my lid first, like really pack it on, and then I go back and blend it out. And I was actually having a little bit of difficulty getting this purple to stick. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure if I didn't put on enough of the base. That's the only thing I could think of, that I didn't put on enough of the base. But I'm using the second, the red color in the second row as my second shade. But don't worry, you guys, I know I'm speeding through this part a little bit because this part is really kind of like self-explanatory, and I didn't want the video to be like 40 minutes long, so that's why this part I'm speeding through. But I'm gonna list the colors in order down in the description box of how I use them. But if you guys don't have this palette, don't feel like you can't get the same exact look. You just need a palette with some pigmented bomb ass bright colors. So a purple, kind of like a red, like that red in the second row, and then that orange right on top of it in the first row. Those are the 3 colors that I use, but I'm going to list them down below in the order that I use them when I list the P.Louis eyeshadow palette. And I absolutely love this palette, like love this palette. But I was having a little bit of difficulty with the purple, so I'm just like really patting on the colors, like really patting the colors on, and then I'll go back and I'll blend. That's how I work with my eyeshadows. I know everybody have their different technique of what they do and stuff like that. I just do what works for me. I have hooded eyelids, and a lot of times my eyeshadow tends to crease, so I gotta go back all the time and like pack more color, and then I gotta blend and pack more color, and then I gotta blend. So even after I'm finished with my face, I'm still like working on my eyes sometimes. So for my mascara, I'm gonna use the Lancome. Was this Lancome? No, I'm lying, my bad. Marc Jacobs. I don't know why I even thought of Lancome. I don't think I have a Lancome mascara. I'm using this one by Marc Jacobs. And then for my lashes, I don't know what style this is, so please forgive me. These lashes are from Lilly Lashes by Sephora, and I actually found these in Marshall's. Look how beautiful these lashes are. Like, how beautiful. And I don't even know what the name of it is. I don't know what style these are. So even if I wanted to repurchase them for the $40, I wouldn't be able to because I don't know the name. And thank God I don't know the name, because I am not paying $40 for a lash. Like, I'm so sorry, but at this point in my life, I just can't do it. All right, so right after I clean up my under eyes, I'm gonna go in and add my foundation, and I'm adding the Huda Beauty foundation in the color 500G. This is one of my absolute favorite foundation. Like, This foundation is slowly replacing my MAC, my NARS, everything else that I have, because I don't know what it is about this foundation, but it just looks so beautiful on my skin. Like when I first put it on, I don't like the undertone of this shade that I have. I think the undertone is like, I would want to say it kind of look kind of like olivey. Is it olive or golden, or like too golden? I think it looks olive. To me, it looks olive. You guys tell me what you think. But I don't like the undertone of this foundation when I first apply it. But then afterwards, once I do my concealer and contour and all that, beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So for my concealer, I grabbed one of my oldie. This is the Kat Von D concealer in the shade, I think, D31. I'll list it down below. I'm gonna list everything down below for you guys. So I just wanted to grab this concealer. I haven't used it in a while, and my trusty beauty blender. I haven't used this beauty blender in over a year, and they're not even making the beauty blender this texture anymore. So that's another reason why I'm not buying beauty blenders anymore. Plus, I can't even say beauty blenders. Plus, I'm not paying $20 for a sponge. Not when Shop Miss A is out here killing it. Alright, back to the concealer. I don't know why did I put this concealer to rest for so long. Absolutely stunning. Okay, like Kat Von D, thank you for making this concealer, because it is beautiful. Alright, so to set my concealer, I'm using two setting powders from Huda Beauty. I'm using Kunafa and what is the other one? Banana bread? I don't even know why I'm saying banana bread, because I didn't even use banana bread. I just used Kunafa and that's it. I can use this shade in the summertime, but in the wintertime, I gotta use a lighter shade because then it looks too yellow on me. Moving on, for my contour, you guys know that I'm really into cream contouring nowadays. I'm using the Anastasia foundation stick because it went on sale the other day. If you guys didn't peep that, I don't know what to tell you. Yo, like, what? If you didn't peep that sale, honey, to snatch it up. And I'm actually so happy that I found the shade that's perfect for me, the undertone that I like to use to contour. I like something that has more of a red undertone, and a lot of stuff has gray undertone that I don't like. And I remember purchasing this stick foundation one time back in the days, and I hated it because of the undertone. So this undertone I really like, and I think this shade is Ebony, but I'm gonna list it down below if I get it wrong. So for my favorite contour, either I would go with the Anastasia one, the new one that they came out with, or I'll go back to the palette. And this day I actually went back to the oldie but goodie, this contour palette from Anastasia. I don't know if anybody's still using this contour palette, but this contour palette is amazing. Like, amazing. And mine's look a little bit different because I custom build mine's. They had a lot of the shades in like Marshalls and stuff, TJ Maxx and stuff, and I just picked up all the deep shades that I could find. And then you know how they had all the lighter shades on top in these palettes? I took the lighter shades out and replaced it with all the deep shades. So if you guys like the palette and you want to customize it and make it into something that you like and not all the random colors, you can do that on the Anastasia's website. You can custom make your palette, but nobody's probably gonna do that because I don't know. It's difficult for you to custom build a palette when you want specific things and you need to see them, and you can't swatch it and see what you like and then custom build it there. So it's gonna kind of hard to do that online. But listen, if you have one shade that you like, you can do that. Just an FYI. So you guys seen that I used the translucent powder from Laura Mercier to just clean up my contour, cut down there, make it a little bit cleaner. And I used that powder because it's a lot less harsh on my skin and it's super translucent, so that's why I used that. And then on my lower lash line, I repeated the same thing that I did on my lid, the purple closer to my lash line, and then the pink or the red color mixed with that orange color underneath. And then I just took some purple glitter purple glitter from some $1 glitter thing or $10 that I bought from eBay. I don't even remember how long I had these glitters for, but I've had these glitters for a very long time. So I just took some glitter. If you guys have shimmer or whatever, or you don't even have to put anything in your inner tear duct, don't feel like you have to. I just wanted to spruce up my look a little bit more. Then I just went ahead and dust away all that setting powder and then set my overall face with the MAC Studio Fix, not Studio Fix, this MAC powder. You guys see me use this all the time, so all the info will be down below. Just use that to set my overall face and then add my blush. This blush is from MAC. I don't remember the color, but I'll list it down below. I keep saying that. I said that like 100 times. And then I just use the Farsali setting spray to add a little bit of dew back into my skin. My skin was feeling very tight, which I like, but then it has to have a little bit of a dew to it. So for my favorite highlighter, it's either the Anastasia highlighter in Rivera, and then that mixed with the Bobbi Brown highlighter in Bronze Glow, or I like the Amrezy highlighter. It doesn't have any color because it's the only one that she's created. Beautiful highlight, beautiful. Like any skin tone I feel I can wear this, but some people have been saying that it looks ashy on their skin tone. It doesn't look ashy on mine, so I just love it. And then I'll just go back in with the butt of my beauty blender that's semi damp, and then I'll just pat that into my skin. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up with my lips. And what I'm going to do is add my all-time favorite lip pencil to my lips. That's in the shade True Brown K from Kylie Cosmetics. And then I'll go ahead and add my lip gloss. So I'm just using that to fill in my lips a little bit. And then this lip gloss is from Anastasia. Again, I totally forgot the color of it, so I'll go ahead and list it down below. But that wraps up this look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know I kind of like rushed through it because I didn't want to make it too long, but I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.